I own 17 t-shirts, 14 collared shirts, 11 jackets, and 2 expensive pairs of shoes that all bear the brand of a company I don't work for. Brand is an interesting thing. One early example of branding actually comes from whiskey, where distillers branded their logo on the barrels to show their pride and that theirs wasn't a commodity or substandard product. In fact, bartenders would display the barrels above their shelves as a way to prove the quality offerings. Today, many companies ensure you have a variety of wearable logos, and while some of them might only be suitable for trade shows, if an employee takes pride in being part of that organization, many end up wearing the shirts, the jackets, the backpacks, the hats every day. When my wardrobe was full of Microsoft and Xbox logos, it started some fun conversations at restaurants and airports. Wearing logos for my last company also created interesting conversations among random IT folks. Last year, my wardrobe had 4 buckets. Lots of green from my employer, maroon as a former student at Texas A&M, a lot of scouting shirts, and other. There were probably days I looked like a race car driver with a variety of logos across my ensemble. At some point, instead of you representing the brands, the logos you wear become part of your brand, part of your identity of how others see you and how you see yourself. Some of what brands you is permanent. Other brands are temporary. So what happens when you no longer want to represent a brand? Maybe you've left the org or no longer root for that team. Some of my favorite good jackets last year are what I now wear for camping or thrown in the back of the truck in case, because they're bound to get stained or torn up. A couple years ago, I simplified my life by purging some of my good activities to make room for more great things. I stepped away from some of those brands. What I hadn't anticipated was how much of my own sense of self was tied up in those roles. And so when I purged those endeavors, I was surprised how much of my social circles and some of my identity was also purged. And that unsettled and forced me to ask 3 questions that I'll offer you. 1, how do you define yourself? What shapes how you engage through others? 2, do you wear those brands or do they wear you? Maybe not logos on shirts, but do you visibly demonstrate those values and priorities, and vice versa? And 3, if you left that org or team tomorrow, how would that affect how others see you, and more importantly, how you see yourself? See you next Monday.